See, this is what I'm talking about. It's just sort of like this, like, don't you think that's problematic? Like, don't you think women like me are doing? It's like, listen, we don't have time for political correctness. We don't have time
It's not about being politically correct. And they make it personal, too. They're not saying you've got to shit. So many women you don't realize who really, really wants the best for men.
Again, you might alienate a lot of people who would otherwise.
And I simply don't understand this. Let's sort of push women to maybe this point.
I'm done with life, and it's all Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault.
Good women are dead. Evil bitches, rise up!
I have black mother privilege, and I'm gonna start breaking that down for y'all, because there is a privilege for me as a black mother. I'm not going to have the same relationship. My sons adore me. My sons will put their life on the line in a New York minute over me. My sons will lose everything they have over me. Over me? It ain't happening. My sons will turn on their father over me. Over me? So when you ask me about my black sons, the relationship does not correlate the same to what I'm saying about black men.
But I want to address this simping allegation. Do I simp for black women? Yes. I love black women. I don't like y'all niggas. This is an easy decision to make. Sorry.
Emotional damage. You want some therapy?
Oh yeah, there is powerful niggardry at work here. These angry, mad, opportunistic, lying black women.
Sound check. Can I get a mic check? Am I clear to you? How we doing?
If you don't have a man, you ain't nothing.
Tonight, we are taking another look at the female loneliness epidemic. Try not to be mean, guys. That's all I'm going to tell you. Try not to be mean. I'm going to do my best to keep this clean and tight. Loving almost. I'm going to do this so lovingly, but I know my audience and you guys are kind of mean. Try not to be mean. I'm going to show you some things that make it hard to smile. Well, you guys are probably going to laugh though. So be nice, y'all. They're hurting. They are hurting badly. And yeah, it's bad.
I'm so fucking tired of being alone. I'm so tired of trying to find love from him. I mean, damn. I may not be pretty to somebody, but goddamn, I'm pretty to me. I'm so tired of being alone. I'm tired of this bullshit. I don't understand why the fuck am I still living. I just want to be somebody's girlfriend, somebody's wife, somebody's something.
Now, I am not going to take any obvious shots because I know you guys are expecting me to be mean. And I just told you not to be mean. And I meant that. This is an older black woman, obviously. She is basically aged out of any effective dating market, right? And I feel like this is one of many, many likely outcomes for a lot of women. this is a likely outcome for many, many women. And it's not pretty. And that's the thing, you know, I don't necessarily want to take like a victory lap because nobody's winning anything here. There's nothing being won right now. I feel like I'm playing the violin watching Rome burn.
I deserve to fucking be happy too. Why the fuck can't I be happy? I'm tired. I'm tired of being.
All she really want is to be happy. Find a love that's hers. It'll be so sweet. Damn, we need a little Mary for this one, man. Don't nobody sing bitter black woman like Mary J. Blige. I gotta tell you that she got that pain raspiness. It's like it's raspy, but I can tell that's actually from pain and cigarettes too. But she's got a little bit of that black raspiness in her voice, and that's the pain there. We need a little bit of that Mary J. pain for what's coming up later. I'm gonna kind of breeze through a few of these clips, and then we're gonna get to the main thing. I think I might cut tonight's show a little bit short. I got to leave a lot of stuff on the editing room floor because I got home way later than I expected to. There's hell out there today. Anyway, like I said, the female loneliness epidemic. The Midwest request, thank you for the $2 super chat. Take a shot in solitude for the women. You know what, Midwest? I think I will do that. We're going to take a shot together, I guess. But you know what? I wasn't even ready for the hard liquor, but we're going to take a shot for the women. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I felt lonely. I felt real lonely. Oh, my God. That was a lonely shot. Damn, that was a lonely shot. Woo. Woo. All right, we're ready. We're back at it. We are ready. We are back. The show is live. One of y'all niggas done liked the video. And the women are lonely.
I'm turning 40 this year and everything's just hitting me right now. It's like not where I wanted to be. I haven't succeeded at anything.
Shout out to the light-skinned failure hus. Shout out to the light-skinned failure hus, bro. Oh my God. I saw Anton do a video about this chick the other day, and I'm like, I know I got that video bookmarked somewhere. 40-year-old failure hus, bro. It's out there. They are out there. They are on the prowl. They are hiding a lifetime of emotional damage behind a still reasonably attractive face. I mean, she's crying, so she look ugly now, but I'm sure she looks better on a good day. But she's a 40-year-old failure hus.
I'm turning 40 this year and everything's just hitting me right now. It's like not where I wanted to be. I haven't succeeded at anything. God, I haven't even tried. Like, I don't even know anymore. I don't know how to do anything. I don't know how to cope with anything. And I don't know how to, I did this.
I told be nice, man. I told you guys, Dolomite, we're not gonna be mean tonight. And listen to me, I'm one to talk, right? I said we're not gonna be mean. You know what it was? I blame it on the alcohol. I wasn't supposed to take a shot of real liquor. I'm only supposed to drink beer while I talk to you guys. I can only drink beer when I'm talking to you guys. If the show runs long and I start drinking real alcohol, then God knows what I might say, man. We can't be mean to the hus. It doesn't matter how many failures they've had at 40. We can't be mean to the hus.
This whole growing thing wrong. Like I'm supposed to be an adult. I'm supposed to be able to handle these things, and I can't handle anything. And I literally am.
What is it that you can't handle? I mean, life be lifing. I know life be lifing. But I'm curious now, just for the sake of conversation, like what is it that you can't handle? Because I bet it's rent. It's rent, it's gas, it's childcare. Let me see. Rent, gas, childcare. Oh, EBT got cut recently. Section 8. There's a possibility, many possibilities. I'm curious. It could be any one of these things. It can be all of these things combined.
Just realizing like it's been 40 years of this, and like it's 40 years of just being confused and not knowing and like figuring things.
40 years of just being confused and not knowing. What are we doing?
Literally, I'm just realizing like it's been 40 years of this, and like it's 40 years of just being confused and not knowing. It's 40 years of just being confused and not knowing. It's 40 years of just being confused and not knowing.
Wow, that's a lot of confusion. That's a long time to not know anything. I mean, as I'm a late bloomer myself, honestly. Like, I didn't really start to even see the world as an adult until I was like in my 30s. But I still knew things. I just wanted to have fun. I just wanted to party and bullshit, honestly. I was like, we'll worry about the serious stuff later. And then I started getting older and I was like, that serious stuff ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? But it's like you're 40 and you haven't learned anything on the way. That's amazing. I literally cannot relate. Maybe I'll have to be inside a female body for me to relate.
And like figuring things out slower and like not like I haven't built anything. I haven't nothing like.
You haven't built anything? Do you at least have a baby? I mean, most of y'all have a baby by 40. Do you at least have a baby? Because I mean, you obviously ain't got no man. Do you at least have a baby and no man?
If you don't have a man, you ain't nothing.
Laundromat says, "Hey, Hood, I call bullshit. It was at least 2 niggas trying to save him and said, nah." That's not reason to call bull. I mean, that's probably true for all these women I'm about to show y'all. You wait till we get to the main course, bro. That's true for all of them. Doesn't change the story, though. It doesn't change the math. Math just be mathin', bro. Doesn't matter how many niggas was trying to save you before. The math is the math now.
To show for this time. I just don't know what I'm doing here, and I'm lost. I'm afraid, and I'm turning 40 this year, and everything is just hitting me right now.
Just having a breakdown in the car. And, I love this this style of video. There's like a whole genre of women in their cars having emotional breakdowns because life is hard and they've gotten to a certain point in life and their dreams haven't come true. Back in the day, they used to do this in the dark when nobody was around, when the kids were asleep or something like that. Now they just sit in their car in the rain and do a TikTok.
It's like not where I wanted to be. I haven't succeeded at anything. I haven't.
That is wild. Like the one thing you could have done is got a man. I'm pretty sure you got a baby. I could be wrong, but most women have a kid. It's men who don't really reproduce like that. So statistically, she probably does have a kid, but like you haven't gotten anything right. Not one thing.
God, have I even tried? Like, I don't even know anymore. I don't know.
You don't even know if you tried to get anything right? Wow. Wow. It's really rough out there, man. I tell you, it's really rough out there. I think I'm like at a stage in the red pill timeline. Because, there's like, red pill. First, there's the initial awareness, the red pill shock, and then there's the anger and all that. There's like stages of red pill, right? I think I've pushed through to a point of red pill empathy. I think I have empathy. This is weird. This is a really weird feeling. I think I have empathy. I think my pill has gone so red I can empathize. Red pill zen. Right. It's like watching a butterfly with a crippled wing.
I'm 53. And I just can't believe that I'm sitting here, and it has been several years. I think it was over a year that I had a date, and then it's been several years since then.
What I tell you, a butterfly with a crippled wing. And Dylan, I'm with you. This is what I mean. My level of empathy is it's above anything like pity or hope or need to save, right? There's no need to intervene, but I acknowledge the pain you will have to go through. Because Dylan, like you say, this generation got to be sacrificed for my daughter. She needs to see this, right? You know, I was on another panel recently, and something came up, and it popped up in my head. They were talking about the kids going off to college, and my daughter, my oldest, is about to go off to college, and for like, you know, the last year or so, I've been making sure that when we're like together, I make a point to say extra base racist things, just really aggressively based racist things to my daughter, just to shock her little sensitivities, because I know she's about to go off to college and she probably isn't going to hear anything like that for a while. And so you gotta, you know, come back to daddy for the real world stuff. And I want to kind of put realness in her mind, because watching the crippled butterflies it's not an enjoyable experience for me. But it's on my journey, so I must walk through it.
Where are all the good men? I'm tired of being alone. I want to share my life with someone. I am just freaking tired.
I'm so tired of being alone. I'm so tired of on my own. Won't you help me, girl, just as soon as you can? Oh, remember when niggas used to sing like that? Oh, damn, how the tables have turned. That is crazy. That is crazy. Dudes don't really make a lot of music like that no more. I mean, there's a couple of them, but, you know, it's just really not like it used to be. It's just not there. It's like the thrill is gone, man. Rest in peace, BB, man. The thrill is gone. The thrill is going away from me.
I want to be in love. I want to share my life with someone. I want to feel the joys. I want to feel.
You done me wrong, babe, and you're gonna be sorry someday.
Have my hands held. I want to be held. I want to kiss. I want to support. I want to make coffee with that person. I want my person. I want my person. Why is it so hard to find your person? I'm tired. I'm 53.
You're tired because you're 53. I don't think you need to go to a doctor or nothing like that. That's why you're tired. It's because you're 53. You've been at this for a long time. You know, the last girl, she was 40 years and she hasn't learned a thing, hasn't done a thing. Wait till she's 53. Oh my God. Wait till how tired she gets by 53. Oh man, modern women. I tell you. You can't love them. It'll hurt too much.
story time on how politics were in my last relationship. So let me set the scene for you. I was dating this guy. We'd been dating for 5 months. And in those 5 months, I was told by my friends, Zoe, he lives in Indiana. He's a fucking Republican. I was like, politics don't matter to me. What was that wrong? And so I was like, it's fine. I don't care. I'm going to get to know him first. We'll decide later. So then we kind of start talking about it. I'm a very liberal woman. So I am obviously like very much, everyone knows that I'm a liberal woman. My brother's gay. All my friends are gay. Also like abortion rights, female rights. But anyways, so.
That is a very liberal woman. Like, you probably have liberal genetics. Your parents shouldn't have bred anymore. They should have stopped after you.
Everyone knows that I'm a liberal woman. My brother's gay. All my friends are gay. Also like abortion rights, female rights. But anyways, so I would like always ask him, I'd be like, what's your politics? Like, where do you lean? And he was just like, well, like socially, I'm a liberal, but economically I'm a Republican. Fuck that. Okay. Also, he was a 28-year-old man. That's the first red flag, because if there's a 28-year-old man and he's single, there's a fucking reason that he's single. But anyways, so then I'm like, well, like what makes you, economically Republican? Because like I could give you a whole bunch of fucking facts right now that prove that you shouldn't be. And he was like, all of his info is from his friends. And I was like, you get all your information from your fucking redneck friends. Obviously you can't trust them. You need to do the research yourself. And if you do the research, I told him, I was like, I'll support you based on your decision if you actually research it yourself. Like, I won't care if you're a Republican. But anyways, and so he was like, Zoe, I have much better things to do than research politics. Like, I have way more important things to do. Okay, saying that to me is absolutely fucking insane, but go off, King. I also just didn't care at that point. And so I kind of put it on the back burner. I was like, I can't fucking take this right now. Well, then we get into a little spat a couple days before election day, and we almost broke up. And so I was like, nah, it's fine. I'll give him one more chance, blah, 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 blah. Well, then election day rolls around, and well, actually, before this, he was not registered to vote. He had never voted before. And he told me that he wanted to vote in this election. And I was like, okay, cool, do the research, but that's a whole other thing. And so the voter registration deadline was approaching. I could tell he was going to vote against me. Let's just say it like that. And so I was like, he is not going to make an educated decision on who he voted for. So guess what? I'm not going to remind him of this voter registration deadline. So then it passed. He didn't register to vote. So there we go. It was saved. He wasn't going to vote. I wouldn't have to deal with it then. But then we got into that little spat, and I was like, let me try one more time. Let me see if he's learned anything from me. And I asked him point blank on election day, I'm like, so who would you have voted for if you would have voted in this election? He was like, I would have voted independent. And I was like, do you know that how harmful and basically wasteful that is? And also, like, check your privilege by saying you're going to vote independently. And he was like, wow, Zoe, I cannot believe that you think my vote would have been a waste. Shut the fuck up, because it is a waste. Look at fucking Philadelphia. All those independent voters could have put us over the edge and could have helped Kamala win. That's another story. And so I was like trying to tell him, I was like, listen, that's harmful. You have to make a decision, because the way that our voting works, like the two-party system, is a fucking joke. You have to pick a side. The independent party never has a chance. So you have to pick a side. And we got into a huge argument about it. And I was like, you know what? Fuck this. This is my last straw. Again, I'm a very liberal woman. I have to date someone that is on the same page as me, because I can't disagree with someone on something that is so important to me for the rest of my life. I fully respect Republicans. I understand that you want to vote that way, but for me, I don't want to marry you and I don't want to date you. So we ended it, and no regrets. I've been single ever since. It was awesome. It's been awesome.
Shout out to the modern women, y'all. Round of applause for modern women. It's a beautiful thing to witness. I got to tell you, freedom was the greatest thing we ever gave to women. I don't know why we didn't do it sooner, honestly. We were really slipping on that one.
According to you, women have been devalued.
Not according to me. According to the time in which people are getting married, how difficult it is for people to find a partner that's willing to commit to them. And I think that's in large part due to the fact that women are offering sex for free, because it was a major component of the sexual revolution was this idea.
So a woman's worth is tied to her sexuality.
It's not tied to, well, absolutely. If you're going to be having multiple partners, you are going to be devaluing yourself.
You're worth less as a human being.
Not as a human being.
You know, I realize women are trying to like socially obliterate the very concept of like a slut, you know, a thought, a trollop, a floozy, a loose woman. You know, all these different terms that we've come up with over the years to describe a woman who is sexually irresponsible or even worse, sexually aggressive, right? A harlot. Harlot's a nice one. I like harlot. We don't really use harlot as much as I like. Harlot has a class to it. Harlot sounds like a word that royalty would use, right? Tramp. That's a pretty basic one, you know. Strumpet. Oh, I like that. Oh, strumpet. That's another like royalty level word, right? But what I see happening is women are trying to erase the very idea that you should shame the slut.
Just, you know, in terms of trying to have a partnership and a productive relationship, certainly men are not going to be clamoring to have a relationship with somebody when there's the market is growing them.
A man's response to your actions is what defines your worth, right?
Yeah, well, yeah. I would say that I would argue that what makes women actually happy is family. So if you're interrupting, so just to connect the dots for you, when women are having sex with multiple partners, it devalues them for men, right?
For men. So
yes. So
men define a woman's worth.
Well, I would say both of them kind of define one another's worth, because I think the ultimate goal for people to be happy is actually family.
Okay, so you're saying in all cases, a woman is going to be more fulfilled in regards to family. Like
that's exactly what I'm saying.
Women are really trying to convince us as men that the idea that she has a high body count, as they call it, should not matter. And this is kind of something that goes against like years, I mean, like millennia of biological programming. It literally excites your sense of disgust, right? Like that sort of physiological repulsion that you might get if you were to like watch maggots on meat or like, you know, flies on shit, something like that. You activate that same kind of feeling if you like, say I saw you as you know, the Mona Lisa type, right? A sort of deified mother figure. And then I find out that Debbie did Dallas. I literally get a feeling of revolt. Like it is a biological feeling. You cannot shake that from me. Like I feel it in my gut. You can't erase that gut feeling.
And this is going to work in all cases. You're saying there's no individual case in which a woman can feel, you know, fulfilled without being tied to other people in the case of family.
I think there could be an exceptional case for everything. I think there are exceptional cases, but I think that if we all start trying to be the exception as opposed to recognizing the rule, which is that people in life are more fulfilled when they achieve a family unit and when they have children, women in particular, especially aspiring to children, then you are going to end up with a bunch of people who are unhappy because your job cannot replace the feeling of having a family.
So what you're saying is we need to look at every individual case and see what is going to fulfill you or what is going to, I guess, essentially predict your happiness more. Because if we look at, for example, the Nordic countries, right? These are countries, I'm talking about like Sweden, Denmark, right? These countries tend to be like, I think in the past 14 years, they've been ranked as the highest in happiness and marital satisfaction from women, right? And we see that they also have been the most open in regards to like, you know, sexual norms and you know, sexual roles, right? So, and we also see that there's less rates of like STDs reported. We see more, and that's also due to comprehensive sex education that's pushed in those countries. So we see that and that's like a direct result of the sexual revolution.
You know, up until recently, all of those countries were heavily white too. Like they were a racially they were a racial monoculture up until very recently. And so I think you're also kind of leaving out a lot of the story when it comes to why things play out in a place like Denmark or Norway or Sweden the way it does. The Midwest Request with the $5 super chat, he says the Democrats have literally constructed a fridge to protect the snacks. Absolutely. I was thinking about the the social contract earlier, because somebody mentioned it on a panel I was on, or a panel I was watching, and they were saying how the social contract is between men and women broke it. And I had to correct it, like, no, the social contract is actually between man and state, and the government broke the contract. The government put a fridge around the snacks, and now we can't get to the snacks without all this bullshit. They are literally spoiling the snacks, man.
Right. So when we're seeing that direct reports of happiness, right, we don't have these same rates in America. In these countries that are more sexually open, why would we see like those rates in those type of countries?
So I think you might be referring to this sort of mass-produced study that was a part of like a behavioral science study, which said that women were the happiest women in the world were women that were actually unmarried and had careers. No. Okay. Well, there was
reported happiness.
Okay, sure. I'm talking about the same thing. It was reported happiness.
And shout out to my girl Candace Owens out there trying to preach the word to these scandalous hus. Anyway, the Midwest Request with a $10 super chat. Shout out to the Midwest Request, y'all. Hit that like button, man. Be like the Midwest Request, man. Smash that super chat button for me. We are almost to the main event, coming up in like 2 minutes, y'all. Be like Midwest. Smash the super chat button for me.
Hulk! Smash! Smash you! You make Hulk angry! You not like Hulk angry! Hulk no like fighting girls.
Midwest says, imagine a sea of women in need voting for communism because they made bad decisions and didn't expect to live long, lonely life, and men at their age are dead from being overworked. Yeah. It's called America, bro. That's really what's about to happen. And with that being said, that was a hell of an intro, by the way. I present to you guys my piece de resistance. A modern woman.
Hey you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new, welcome. So in this video, I'm pretty much just gonna be chit-chatting with you guys. I guess like how I'm feeling, like what's on my mind. And I had to pull over, I just got done doing an order, and yeah, so I just need a vent.
Are they all door dashing and Uber eating? Is that why they do the videos in the car? I just put that together.
I don't know if it's a mixture of me being hungry or just maybe I'm thirsty. I don't know, but I'm just gonna, yeah.
You're not you when you're hungry. You should have bought a Snickers bar. But you made a video instead, so thank you.
Chat with you guys. So I'm not gonna lie, like literally it was like the day before yesterday. And I'm sure like you guys can relate to this, but this is like literally how I'm feeling, like right now in my life. I don't like using this word, but
I want you to know before we get too deep in, the title of the video is Thinking About Giving Up, Going Back to My Old Lifestyle. And yeah, there's a car seat in the back also.
Like just giving up. And I don't want to it's not like I want to give up, but it's just the feeling. Like you just ever feel like you just keep doing something. Like, for example, I'm doing like Instacart and I know I have to do it like say every day in order for me to make money or a certain amount of money to help me pay my bills. And so it's like you go.
It always comes down to bills, right? Can you pay my bills? Can you pay my telephone bills? Can you pay my automobiles? And then maybe we could chill. It always comes down to bills, doesn't it?
Every day in order for me to make money or a certain amount of money to help me pay my bills. And so it's like you go with the flow, But sometimes when you're just in that type of like space, when you feel like a lot is just hitting you all at once, like it starts to really kind of like make you feel that way. And I know like it's probably the devil that's just trying to like get to me, right?
You know it's the devil. So there's no mistaking what's going on in your mind. You understand the devil calling you. All right, cool. I'm glad we had that moment of clarity. You know the devil calling you, girl. Girl, that's the devil calling.
But like I'm not gonna lie, like I was really thinking like that, like, oh, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do nothing. Like, I mean nothing. I just want to go like into a bubble, just say F it, like literally. Like for real, like just F everything. Like I'm tired. I don't want to, work towards this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do nothing. Like, and I don't know why that just randomly just hit me like that. Like, I don't know why, but that is literally how I felt.
For some reason, it hits them all when they're in the car. They're all in the car alone. And I don't know, maybe the isolation of being in that little box in your car alone, driving down the highway, like all the weight of the world just kind of kicked in or whatever. And then they just have to pull over and make a video. I love it. I really do.
And like, I know I got 2 boys,
2 boys.
But it's like
2 boys. 2 little niggas. Oh man. She got 2 boys. Cooked, I tell you, cooked. Well done.
I don't know. I just randomly just felt that way. And I don't want to be a quitter. I don't want to give up. I don't want to do that. Like, I'm not a quitter. Like, yes, I may have done things in my life and it never worked out because maybe it just wasn't meant for me. Or
you quit those things though. You got 2 boys. I bet you quit them niggas. Talking about I don't want to be a quitter. You've been quitting all this time. Don't stop till you win, baby. I don't want to be a quitter. How you got 2 boys? You've quit at least once. I'm betting it's twice, right? Those are 2 different niggas' kids, right? But I don't want to be no quitter.
No, I just randomly just felt that way. And I don't want to be a quitter.
Look, 2 boys. Look, I think this video is a call out for the 3rd daddy. She got 2 boys and 2 daddies, but she need a 3rd daddy. That's what she doing right now. She calling out for a 3rd daddy. It's hard raising 2 boys. Having 2 daddies is not enough. You need an extra nigga to pick up the slack.
I don't want to give up. I don't want to do that. Like, I'm not a quitter. Like, yes, I may have done things in my life and it never worked out because maybe it just wasn't meant for me or meant for me at that point in time in my life.
Her OnlyFans didn't pop. Her OnlyFans didn't pop like she thought it would. Apparently, Instacart and DoorDash are more reliable than OnlyFans. And that's crazy because she got some Only jugs. And you would think she can make some Only money, but maybe delivering sandwiches makes more money. I don't know.
But I don't want to be even known as like a quitter, It's just so hard sometimes to like see the success or like the final of everything when you're going through it and this is not the first like rodeo. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, I'm sure you like rodeos. I'm sure you like a good rodeo, don't ya? Don't ya?
If you don't have a man, you ain't nothing.
Hey, shout outs to True Hype with that $10 super chat. She said she doesn't want to quit, but is making a video about quitting. How, Sway? I don't know, man. I don't know. I never met Sway, bro. I don't know how, Sway, bro. Help me out here, man. Help me out. I don't know how you do this, man. How you do that there? She's quitting, bro. That's really what she's doing. She's quitting. Shout out to True Hype, man. Smash that super chat button like True Hype did, y'all.
Hulk! Smash! Smash you! You make Hulk angry! You not like Hulk angry! Hulk no like fighting girls.
You know what, Red? That is a good idea. A paid stepdaddy subscription. But you know how to make it even better? Is you got to get like a rotation of guys. And then like we all get a little piece of a monthly service. And then like if a woman needs like a stepdaddy figure, you just get one of the guys that are on call. And then like as soon as he goes on a job, we got to find another guy to be on call like that. That's why we need a bunch of guys. But you make it a subscription thing, right? So they have to pay a certain amount monthly. And then we kind of have to work out a kind of ratio so we don't hire too many guys at one time. We got to figure out just how many guys we need for a particular ratio. But yeah, nah. That's totally doable.
I'm in a struggling situation right now, and
Stepdash is crazy. That's it right there. Stepdash. We will get a stepdaddy to your house in 45 minutes or less, hot and fresh. How you want that nigga dressed? Anything.
I don't want to mix like struggling with like my happiness, because overall I feel like I'm a happy person. Like I should be blessed. I'm grateful, thankful. You know what I'm saying? Because I could have been in way more like worse situations in life, but I haven't. So that's why at the end of the day I just remain like, thankful and stuff. But like I just feel like I've come from a struggle, and I know I don't have to carry like that generational like curse, and that's why I feel like,
Baby, you are the generational curse. I don't know what you're talking about. So I don't have to become you are the curse. It's you. You are of the cursed generation. I see OnlyFans in the back of your eyes. Like when I look deep enough in your eyes, I see a little tiny O and a little tiny F.
Like curse, and that's why I feel like, I don't know if it's just me or my sign, but it's like, I tend to be hard on myself. I overthink or worry, but I try not to do the worrying. I feel like now in my life, I haven't worried as much because I put my faith in God. So I feel like I got better with that. But still, as far as the being part,
she got God now, y'all. She got God now. She in the church.
Get it again. Okay, I'm gonna say it again. I come in the name of Jesus. Repeat it after me, bitch. I come in the name of Jesus by the power of the Holy Spirit.
She in the church, people. She got God now.
Hard on myself and feel like I'm not doing enough. Like that's where I feel like it's like getting to me right now, because I'm still struggling. And to me, when I think highly of myself, I don't, to me, give like this is where I'm supposed to be, or what I'm like, the type of person that I am and the ambitious person that I am. But it's like,
how you ambitious and you done OnlyFans and DoorDash? You're about to go back to OnlyFans because DoorDash don't be dashing enough. But you ambitious though. You got some ambitious boobies though. I will give you that. You got ambitious boobies. Those boobies thought they were meant for great things.
It just seems like a repeated cycle. Like when I feel like, oh, I want to do this, but in order to get to this, I have to go through all of this because it's just me. And like now, like I just like got like, the car issue thing, and this is what I got in order to do Instacart. And then people are trying to say, oh, this is like your karma or humbling. Like I've always been a humble person. I always, like, anybody car can have problems.
You used to be a bad bee. I can kind of see it. Like You a good solid 7. I would give you an 8 even. I would give you a low 8 because I'm grading on a curve because you black and you got chesticles. I would give you an 8 on a good day though. If she got dressed up on a club night, easy 8. Here's the thing though. Here's the thing. I'm grading on a curve, and that was at your prime before the 2 babies and all of them niggas. And now life is real.
Anybody car can have problems. Anybody.
You see that?
Like,
life is real. Doesn't matter how pretty you used to be. Now you have 2 sons, you're insta-dashing, and your car is not working for you. Your car is not cooperating, and you kind of need that to insta-dash every day. You gotta DoorDash and something. Life is real, isn't it? And you used to be cute, right? You used to be out in the club like, hey, who them niggas? It's crazy how that happens.
Always, like, anybody car can have problems. Anybody car can have problems. Anybody. Like, I just don't, I don't know. I was just like thinking about this like the other day, and it just sucks because I'm not gonna lie, like, me keeping it real, like, ever since like I've like stopped being in obviously like the adult industry, right? And ever since like I've like stopped being in obviously like the adult industry, right? It's like I've like stopped being in obviously like the adult industry, right? Like I've like stopped being in obviously like the adult industry, right?
So we all caught that, right? I wanted to make sure we all caught that. Nobody was like behind or nothing. You wasn't like, your ears didn't blink or nothing like that, right?
And I'm not gonna lie, like, just recently I just start trying to open that door again. Not me like doing like camera stuff, but like, the other stuff. And I know.
What other stuff? So not on the camera. What other stuff would you be doing off camera? I'm really confused, baby. I'm so confused. What other stuff would you be doing off camera? Like, help a nigga out here. I don't understand. How does this work? What other stuff could you be doing off camera? What kind of... Anyway, I'm just gonna be confused.
Oh, I just feel like, not that I want to be taken to this place, but it's like I feel like, well, shoot, if he ain't gonna like love me the way I want to be loved.
Wait, who he? Who he? Who? Where he? Who he? You've been talking for 5 minutes about your life, and now it's a he thing. Who he? What he ain't loving you right? So because he ain't gonna love you right, you about to go off camera sex work? What you mean?
I'm done with life, and it's all Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault.
I want to be taken to this place, but it's like I feel like, well, shoot, if he ain't gonna like love me the way I want to be loved, or gonna be like a part to build with me and my kids, and it's like I feel like, not that I'm giving up on love or anything either, but it's like
well, you're not giving up on love, but you're thinking about doing some kind of adult work off camera. But it's not like you're giving up on love or nothing. Just want to make sure we understand each other.
It's like, well, shit, if nobody loves me, if nobody like fucking with me or anything right now in my life, I'm just a single chick. I know I need money. I need my bills paid. Like, why not reach out? Like,
if you believe in love after love, I can feel something inside me say, I really don't think you're strong enough.
They gotta do what you gotta do type of thing. Like,
she gotta do what you gotta do type of thing, right?
bills paid, like, why not reach out? Like, at the end of the day, you gotta do what you gotta do type of thing. Like, me or anything right now in my life, I'm just a single chick. I know I need money, I need my bills paid. Like, why not reach out? Like, at the end of the day, you gotta do what you gotta do type of thing. Like, and I know I'm gonna get like a lot of harsh and judgment for this because of what I choose to do in my life. People are gonna,
Nah, baby, I don't judge you. We don't judge over here. We listen, but we don't judge, okay? Come on, say it with me, chat. Help me out here. Back me up, chat. We listen, but we don't judge. Okay? Are we all on the same page? We listen, but we don't judge.
40 ball. Baby, what you finna do for this 40 ball?
We listen, but we don't judge. That's all I'm trying to say. I just want to make sure we're on the same page with that.
I'm gonna say I don't have no self-worth, X, Y, and Z, but I mean, I don't know. Like, honestly, I want better for myself, but it just sucks because why am I like I said, I've either chosen the wrong people or I don't know what it is, but it's not like I want to be in this situation.
Oh man. Oh man. Don't nothing touch my heart like some whole tears, I tell you. Oh man. Boy, look at that. Goddamn whole tears. And see, the thing about whole tears is they're invisible tears, but I know they're there. I can see your invisible whole tears, baby. This is what I mean about that red pill empathy thing, man. You got to have red pill empathy to see the invisible whole tears, bro. You niggas can't see the tears because your pill isn't red enough yet. I can see the invisible tears. Her face only looks dry to you guys, but I know she's really, really crying now. Look at that face, bro. Come on. Look at that face. Hey, I control. I said we listen, but we don't judge, okay? You can't properly enjoy the whole tears if you're full of judgment. All right? You're all judgmental. You can't enjoy whole tears properly if you're going to be all judgmental. You can suck all the joy out of it, bro. Tell you, geez, judgy niggas. I'm telling you. True Hype with the 5 ball says, build with her, but will she be getting her hands dirty or just telling you what she don't like something after? I literally listen, then judge. Damn, what's up with all of y'all? Y'all niggas be judging. That's wild. I didn't realize that's what we were doing, man. Because, I saw it on TikTok one night. We listen, but we don't judge. I thought that was the thing we were doing. My bad. I didn't know.
It's not like I want to be in this situation. It's not like I want to be in this situation, like, because I felt like when I loved the person, like, oh, we're gonna, like, we could be together. And when he met me at a time, I wasn't even in the lifestyle.
So you was in the lifestyle after he met, like, damn. Let me stop. I want to hear. Like, we listening, but we not judging,
like,
right?
Even right before I went in, like, I don't think doing anything. But when I met, I was like,
I want you to just see something too. Look, see, those real look, see, she got tears, bro. I give you, gentlemen, actual whole tears. I give it to you, the people.
Like, it was like I was clean, and now I feel like, because I don't feel like I'm being loved or whatever the case, or how I've been treated. So now I feel like it opened that door for me to just want to do what I want to do. Because it's not like I'm dealing with anybody, like, on, like, say someone else on a serious note, like, yeah, may have went out with such and such, but it wasn't like nothing serious, and so I just feel like, well, I know I've said, like, obviously I want to, like, settle down, I want to get married and all this and that, live with my man, and you know, all this, you know, just stuff to build as a family. But now I feel like maybe that's not my time right now in my life. Maybe
it's time to go sell the box. It ain't like you're doing anything productive with it.
You know, I'm just a single person. And although there's a lot I want to do, but I need help. I mean, like, what else to do? Like, I don't know what else to do. Like,
Do you need love or do you need help? Because I think they might be two different things. Because, you know, you said the man that you know, whatever the man is, whoever the man is, you say he ain't loving you like you want to be loved. But now you're saying you need help. Help and love aren't the same things. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand that the man may not be, you know, he can't love you like I love you, that type of R&B bullshit. But like, if you need help, then maybe you need help.
What you finna do for this 40 ball, bitch? What you trying to do for this 40 ball?
I mean, because love and help are two different things, and I don't know if you really want love or help. I'm confused. I really am. I'm trying to figure it out.
you know, and even if I'm not even making money in that type of way, because I'm not cheap, like a cheap person, not everybody could afford me. And if I feel like anybody wastes my time, I will block. I do block. But now I feel like, well, dang, like, now I don't want to make it seem like if I'm doing something because of my own personal decision or my own personal reason, like I'm gonna make like the person look bad or anything. Like, I don't want the person to look bad, like, oh wow, now guys are like hitting her up and stuff. Like, all that could have been avoided, you know. But like, if I'm on my own, like, and
Yo, this is like a terrorist move. This is a terroristic move, bro. Think about this, right? Whoever the dude is, like, let's not assume anything really bad about him, because she hasn't said anything bad about him other than he don't love me like I want to be loved, which, you know, whatever that means. But so there's a dude somewhere just being a dude, and she has decided to be a terrorist and say, you gotta love me or I'm selling the box. I'm selling it. There's a 60-year-old nigga right now. He gonna give me his whole check. I'm selling the box. If you don't love me, I'm selling the box. That is a terroristic threat.
I feel like my own man, for example, is not helping me, then it's like, what do you want me to do?
Right. What do you want me to do?
It's like, what do you want me to do? For me, then it's like, what do you want me to do? You know, and I haven't been doing as much orders, like, you know, because other life stuff, and I don't always make my goal. I just feel like lately I just haven't been like always just making my goal. And if I do make something, it's probably like $100, but I'm trying to pay my rent. I know I gotta pay my car insurance, and I have other bills to pay too. So it's like I'm really trying. And it's like if I make a sacrifice or a risk, like invest in something over here in order to like make more money, that's like what I'm on a verge of actually doing right now. But I don't want to make it seem like I'm gonna get too far behind. You know what I mean? Like, I put deadlines to where I know I want to take care of something so I can move on to the next thing. And it just hurts me because I just don't see how hard is it just for somebody to understand that, look, in order for me to do this, I have to do this, or I'm trying to be successful. Like, they just, I don't know, you guys. It's not like I want to lower like my self-worth or anything. But like I said, it comes down to, you know what, I got to put these emotions to the side and do what's going to potentially help me make money. And if I don't make any money because people are just not, it's just things are not the same, or,
You know, this is an interesting thing if you think about it, right? Because every now and then I have reason to talk about the idea of pimps and pimping and all that nastiness. And I say, you know, with complete sincerity, the pimps understand women in a way that average, regular, blue square dudes just won't. You can never quite get it unless you're in there to some degree. You have to kind of be around hoes long enough to absorb a little bit of it. And, you know, I'm nothing like a pimp. I've never been a part of that, but I've been around hoes in my own way, in my own profession. I've been around some hoes because hoes like drugs. And I gotta tell you, yeah, there is something going on there. There is a behavior set there that the average regular guy doesn't get to witness. And what we're watching right now in this video is a woman rationalizing, right? This is her. Even if this was like 1980 and there was no live streaming, video sharing technology, this is the rationalization of I'm going to sell this box and you can't stop me.
As it comes down to, you know what, I got to put these emotions to the side and do what's going to potentially help me make money. And if I don't make any money because people are just not, it's just things are not the same, or I don't know, like I've dealt with this when I was doing this back then. Like there's going to be people that waste your time, can't afford you, but there are people that do. You know, it's like a constant thing. It's like literally a grind, a hustle. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's another thing I have to consider.
But everything is a grind and a hustle, though. I mean, everything. Even if you work in a little cubicle, you got to grind your way out of there. Welcome to adulthood, baby.
But if I was like with someone that I love, I don't want to make him look bad or anything, or like
she want to sell the box and keep her man. Do you understand? Do you understand what we are dealing with right here, right? Hit the like button. I need one of you. I need all of you niggas. Every one of you. Normally, I just pick on one of y'all. I need all of you niggas to hit the like button. Jay Cavassier understands this is a brilliant find, quite the gold mine. This video came out yesterday. I watched it this morning. I knew we were going to have to do a show today because, oh my God, she wants to sell the box and keep her man.
But if I was like with someone that I love, I don't want to make him look bad or anything, or like I don't value him or love him. But my thing is like, what are you waiting for? Like, I don't want to wait years for somebody to prove that like they're the one for me or anything. And you guys, I'm not even trying to make this about a dude or anything.
Look, she got her leg up in the air, cocked up. She got the box ready. Look at that. She got the leg cocked up in the air, box ready to give away already. She giving signals, bro. She giving signals, man. It's over.
Because I had to think about that myself. Like, what do I want to do? What's going to help me? You know, like what's going to help me? I just don't like getting like overwhelmed, because when I do get overwhelmed.
And if you think about what she's really doing, like the way she's rationalizing it, this is what the OG red pillars call the rationalization hamster wheel, right? She's going to walk herself through all of her reasons of why she should do the thing. Doesn't matter. Anything else doesn't really matter. But what she's actually building up to is why all of this is his fault. She has to sell the box because he doesn't love her the way she wants to be loved. And actually, she's a girl who wants things in life. She deserves things, and he's not giving her things.
I'm done. I'm done with life, and it's all Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault.
That's when I start thinking this type of stuff. It's kind of like, am I this person, or am I this person, or am I trying to be this person? Like, am I just gonna be like, I don't want to say like this wild out there like chick, and a guy probably wouldn't take me serious, but I also want to be a loving person to my man and I want to build a future, but it's like if I don't have that, it's like, what am I gonna do?
I'm gonna sell the box. Oh my god! If you don't do me what I wanted to do, you gonna make me sell the box. I don't want to sell the box. I gotta sell this box. What am I gonna do? Yo, this is a great performance, bro.
But I also want to be a loving person to my man and I want to build a future, but it's like if I don't have that, it's like, what am I gonna do? And like, here comes a bus. I don't know if I have to move. And it's like I don't have to like think about that, right? I don't have to think about that. But that's the thing. Like, I need help. Like, I'm a hustler. I don't wait around for anything. Like, I love making money. Money makes me happy. It really do, because I'm used to struggle. Like, I know how to love. Whether I haven't chose anybody who loved me or I don't know, but it's like I really feel like money makes me happy. Like, when I'm not making money, it gets me thinking like this. It really gets me thinking like this, for real. Like, I call myself leaving that in the past, which I technically still am, but it's like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I had some temptation, you know? I had some temptation, but like I said, I don't know. Like, I want to be this.
She want to sell that box so bad. She crying. She crying. Those are real hoe tears, bro. She crying real hoe tears. Like, I gotta be free. Give us free. Her box is rumbling right now in the seat of her car. Give us free. She want to sell it so bad, bro. It's making her emotional.
Best version of myself, you know? Like, I want to be a positive role model. I've always been a positive role model, though. But it's like, I want to become the best.
How you a positive role model? You used to do adult work. Now you're about to go do more adult work, but you always been a positive role model. What is even a positive role model nowadays anyway? What does that even mean anymore?
Version of myself. But sometimes it's like, it's all about what you want to choose to do and the lifestyle you want to run. And I guess not everybody will probably agree with my type of lifestyle or how I will want to make money. Like, I mean, I just don't really know.
And True Hype with the $2 super chat says, smile after fake tears, talking about hoeing. Bro, this is beautiful work, man. I was watching this morning. I was like, this is great. This is just great work, man. Like, everything I wanted from a chick's video.
I don't.
Look at the baby hairs, bro. I mean, everything. This video got everything. Look at the big ass forehead and the baby hairs at the corner, bro. This video got everything. There it is. That perfect shot. Perfect shot, bro. This video got, this is like pretty much every element of Keisha. I bet you that's the Nissan Altima. That's either a Nissan Sentra or is it Altima or Sentra, bro. I bet you. This video got every element of Keisha in it. The car seat, the nasty tig old bitties, the little baby head ponytail. Bro, every element of Keisha, bro. The off-camera adult work. Bro, we got all the elements of Keisha in one video. I just had to talk about this, bro. He said, that's essentially, you know your Keisha cars, bro. He said, nah, that's a Nissan Sentra, bro. Nah, I know. This has every element of the low self-esteem. Everything you ever wanted, bro, is right here. It's a cornucopia. It's a cornucopia, bro. It's a literal cornucopia.
I don't know, you guys. I just wish I had a good probably friend or somebody that just cares about me. I don't want to make it seem like I keep asking, like, say, a guy for money. Like, I don't want to use a guy for money. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes, you do.
especially for some.
Yeah, yes, you do. You would totally do that, and you would not feel any way about it because, you know, you got to do what you got to do, right? Them titties got to eat, right?
Hey, I don't want to use a guy for money. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially for somebody that I'm with or love and want to build with, you know? But I feel like if a guy's not treating me right, then it's like, I don't want you to hold me back. And I don't want to just settle for less. Like,
Don't hold her back, bro. Do you know what her box can get on the open market? Do you know how many chicken boxes and hot fries she can get on the open market, bro? Don't hold her back. Let her be free. Her kids need hot wings, bro. Her babies need to eat. Let her be free.
you want me to settle and be struggling. I don't want to struggle. Like, I'm trying to get out of struggling. I'm trying to get out of struggling.
And the box is the way out. I need you to understand. The man that she got is not it. For whatever reason, he's not the future. He's not the hope, right? The box is the hope. I got to throw this box on the crap table. Hope it come up 7. You know what I mean? Like, that's the math, though. That's the math, bro. This is an application, by the way. That's why I'm not putting the link in the chat. Y'all got to find this bitch on your own. I'm not helping none of you niggas because I know one of you niggas was going to help. One of you niggas got $40 that you don't care about right now. And I ain't trying to help you niggas.
Like, I am a good woman. A good woman. And if
she is a good woman, and I know one of you niggas got $40 that you don't care nothing about. And that's why you can't get the link. Nope. You got to do the work on your own.
If a man can't see that or see my value, then I'm going to do what I'm going to do, whether people like it or not. If I can't get a man, or if a man doesn't want me for doing X, Y, and Z, guess what? I don't care. And whether I hurt about it or not, I don't care.
That's right, baby. You don't care. That's why I don't care. That's why we listen and we don't judge. But we count by 40.
Maybe this is meant for me. Like, maybe this is meant for me. I don't know, you guys. I just feel like if I take some risks or sacrifices, do investing, whatever, for example, how would I pay my rent in full on time? How would I do that? And then next thing you know, for example, oh, I don't have a place anymore. Then who's gonna allow me my kids to stay with them?
Right, Red Illusion. It's a whole life for me, bro. They really need to make a Broadway song with that, man. It's a hoe's life for me. It's a hoe's life for me. They gotta make a musical, bro. They gotta make a Broadway musical. A hoe's life, bro. I'm telling you, we gotta take this to Broadway. We can get a fucking Tony. We can get a Tony Award, bro. I'm telling you, my first ever Tony.
All because a guy who I thought loved me, says he loves me. But so you're opening a door for me to reach out probably for other guys. Not saying that I have to, But in my mind, like I'm just thinking in survival mode. Like, look, I need this money to pay this. I need help with this. If my own person doesn't help me, like, what do you expect? Like, I don't want to struggle, especially.
He's not even your actual man. He's like your person. Like, you never even called him your boyfriend, your dude. Like he's just, you know, the guy. And it's crazy. That's a lot of pressure to put on a person, is all I'm saying. Like, I'm a person. I'm not trying to help you. Why should I help you? I'm a person. He a person. Like, what that got to do with it? That is wild, bro. That's crazy pressure for just a person.
Let alone if I'm dealing with a man. And like I said, we could take the man out of the equation. It's strictly about me. Well, it's your choice. You don't have to do that. You know, and I get that.
Bro, this is the psychological path toward the dark side, right? I don't think I've ever actually seen a video like this, and it's like 20 minutes of her battling her inner Sith, right? Her coochie is the Sith Lord, and the coochie is like, you can have unlimited power. And she doesn't know how to resist. She's like, no, I don't know. What am I supposed to do? And the coochie down there is like, yes, let me be free. I will guide you. You can have it all.
But I feel like I'm not going to allow myself to. I don't want to allow myself to struggle to get to a bad point in my life. So I look at it like, if I'm not going to have love or have the right person in my life, then I'm just going to continue to do what I feel like is best for me. And that's just pretty much it. I'm going to leave that here, the video as is. So.
Damn, son. Damn, whoever that nigga is, bro, is your fault, man. Whoever that nigga is your fault. She fell to the dark side, bro. You supposed to love her better. And pay some of her bills, too. And get her car fixed, too. And teach her how to strap her babysit in properly. Like, you were supposed to do all of these things. Whoever that nigga is, bro, we gonna call him Jermaine.
I'm done. I'm done with life. And it's all Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault.
Freaking Jermaine, man.
I don't know, you guys. I just wanted to vent. I even thought about opening up another OnlyFans account. Not like doing like the intimate or whatever type stuff, but like, what could I do with that? Like, what will people, like, who will want to watch me besides that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I'm a person that has value and stuff, but
are you really, though? Like, a person that has value.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I'm a person that has value and
like, are you really, though? How do you know that? Like, you can't get your car fixed. You can't pay your rent. You can't even DoorDash on a regular. Like, when you say value, what do you really mean when you say that word? The Midwest Request with the $2 super chat, he says, we just need to mend better. We do. We do. We do. We really need to mend better. But I don't plan on doing it. Not for her. Not for pretty much any of them.
I'm telling you, man. This the reason why I be hating niggas, man. I'm telling you, man. It just be us. I be hating niggas, man.
It is us, though. It's our fault, man. We are all Jermaine, okay? Every one of us tonight. We are all Jermaine tonight, all right? Jermaine is like the black Robert Paulson, okay? We are all Jermaine. I am Jermaine. Robert Paulson's middle name was actually Jermaine. You got to read the Fight Club novel. But yeah, we are all Jermaine. All right, say it with me. I am Jermaine.
Stuff, but like, would females subscribe to see something? Like, I don't know. Like, you know, now I guess this is thing called Patreon. I don't really know too much about it, but I guess there's other platforms where people could subscribe and you can like, it's kind of like have like group chats and talk about fun stuff or videos. But I don't know if my audience, I don't know if y'all, I don't know, care for me.
Right. His name was Jermaine, okay? Everybody, say it with me. His name was Jermaine, okay? I need everybody in the chat. I need all the church members. Put your hand in the air. I need all the members of the church. Put your hand in the air.
Get it again. Okay, I'm going to say it again. I come in the name of Jesus. Repeat it after me, bitch. I come in the name of Jesus by the power of the Holy Spirit.
Put your hand in the air and repeat after me. His name was Jermaine, all right? His name was Jermaine.
Me like that, like, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to build like a real community on my YouTube channel. I don't know if anybody would support me. I'm not trying to like doubt myself or not have confidence, but it's like sometimes I be like even nervous, like who would like support me? Like that's just like me even starting a business, like who would support me? And that's what it comes into. Like I don't know if I'm doing like.
Baby, there are a bunch of Jermaines out there, and they will watch your videos and they will leave comments. They will like, they will share, they will subscribe. You just got to find your own clique of Jermaines. There's a group of Jermaines out there just for you, baby. They on YouTube. It's a bunch of them niggas out there. I run into them every now and then. I know they are there waiting for you.
Like I don't know if like I'm going hard enough. I sometimes feel like I'm not going hard enough, and that bothers me because it's like, why am I not that successful right now? Why? Anybody can tell me what to do with my life, but this is not your life. Like, you're not me. You're not me. Like, and I know me, I'm a very ambitious person. I don't like people telling me what to do. Like, half of the time people don't be right. Let alone doing really like venting to people. Like sometimes I remember I used to vent to people and then wish I never even vented to them because I don't like people in my business. Or it's like, it didn't even help. Like, what was the whole point? And I swear, I've been like thanking God. I wake up every day. I thank God for a beautiful day. I always say a prayer and stuff. But I just
You be praying? That's so crazy how she be praying, though. I wonder what she be praying to.
A lot of people seem to not understand me.
Science proves that the black woman is God. We're not just saying that.
And the black and Latino woman, they manifested themselves out of dark matter energy. All right.
I believe the black woman is God.
Black woman, God. I don't believe God, no man. I believe God, a black woman.
The black woman is God.
But my number one subject matter is the black woman is God. That's first and foremost.
Black woman is God.
The black woman is still God.
You're God, black woman.
The black woman is God. She is the creator. She is the sustainer. She is the provider. She is the first teacher of the children. She is everything to the black race.
But don't get it wrong. I am still a white man's whore.
No. I don't know. I just want to move past this phase in my life where I feel like I may have to ask somebody for help or whatever, or if I am asking the guy for money and they probably think I'm going overboard, keep asking. Like, I don't want to do that, but it's like, I really need help. And it's like, I want to get to the point where I'm financially to where I don't have to ask for help, you know? So that's why.
You need a Jermaine. All right? That's what you need. You need your own personal Jermaine. You had it right, David. She need her own personal Jermaine. We got to start a business, man. That's actually, I don't think this is even economically viable. Never mind that. It's strictly a dream for her. She need her own personal Jermaine, and I cannot help you. I'm not gonna send none of you niggas on that mission. You can't have none of these Jermaines. They busy.
I don't know. It's just tough for me right now. And I'm trying to think positive, you know? I'm trying to keep going. But I just feel like I'm not going that hard. Like I say I'm gonna do this, but I haven't accomplished it. And that's what also plays the part where things are not always gonna be perfect, you know? So yeah.
Yeah, she got to keep God in her life. That's a problem. She got to keep God in her life. She looking for Jermaine. She need Jesus.
Get it again. Okay, I'm gonna say it again. I come in the name of Jesus. Repeat it after me, bitch. I come in the name of Jesus by the power of the Holy Spirit.
That was a modern woman. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it was as good for you as it was for me. Have a good night.
Aspiring to be patriarchs like what white men have, that isn't freedom. That isn't going to help anybody. It's certainly not going to help black people.
Good afternoon, boys and girls. Shut the fuck up.
Hey, not nice.
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
You need to leave? No, bitch.
Okay.
Oh.
It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done.
There's the link, you thirsty niggas.